Happy New Year's, folks. 2021 is here and 2020 is in the rearview mirror. We hope you enjoyed a relaxing holiday and were able to make the best of the season with loved ones. We have great hopes for 2021. Mine started with a flood in my basement though, so I'm tempering my expectations while gaining valuable experience and knowledge about working with insurance claims so that we can pass that along to you, our clients, hoping you never have to deal with it. But if you do, we're here for you. You know, looking back at 2020 from a real estate perspective, it was an incredibly hot seller's market. You know, the pandemic created incredible demand for more space since people needed to work from home and school from home, and the low interest rates created incredible affordability of mortgages, creating an additional reason to buy a home or upgrade to your dream home. And this combination created way more buyers than sellers, which led to multiple offers, quick contracts, and escalating prices. And here I want to pause and say thank you, because even in this incredibly competitive market, we were able to help so many of your friends and family secure great homes because you trusted us through your referrals. And our closings grew by 40% last year as we helped our clients through 96 sales, with 95% of those coming from repeat clients or referrals. And this made us very busy, so I also want to thank my incredible team for all their hard work, being out in the community and in the pandemic, helping our clients who needed to find stability through housing. So Liz, TJ, Reagan, Michelle, Mike, Rachel, and the Ashleys, thank you. You did a phenomenal job, and I'm proud to work with you. We have been here to help our clients achieve their long-term personal and financial goals through real estate for the past 15 years, and we will continue to be here for a long time. So let us dig into the current real estate market statistics to help you see what's happening and where we see the market going. Take it, TJ.
Thanks, Tim. Let's first take a look at what interest rates are right now and what they've been. A 30-year fixed mortgage interest rate is currently hovering around 2.65%. As you can see, this is almost half of what they were in January of 2019, just 2 years ago. The prices are rising, but these higher sales prices with a lower interest rate can still amount to less over time for the same home sold at a lower sales price with a higher interest rate. This is the power of lower interest rates. While these are great rates now, it isn't likely that these rates will stay this low. The lower rates have been revitalizing the economy during the pandemic, but history tells us rates change, and they will. Now, let's take a closer look at the market statistics. In 2020, the DC metro real estate market was divided into two markets. The single-family homes and townhomes were doing really well, and the condos, they were struggling. For December, inventory for all homes declined as they typically do. Notice that there were fewer single-family homes, which is the red line, and townhomes, that's the green line, than there had been all year. While condo inventory, you'll see on the yellow line, remained high, it also took a bit of a dip, which is a good sign for that market. In general, the real estate market always slows down in December. It's the holidays. People are on vacation, they're visiting family. But now, look at the number of active listings compared to the previous 5 years. It's drastically lower for single-family homes and townhomes, and you can see that in August of last year, the number of condos for sale was higher than the single families for the first time. And that's maybe ever, because our stats only go back 10 years. The supply and demand issues are carrying over so far this year. There are fewer sellers than buyers, and the buyers that are out there are still willing to spend more to lock in low interest rates where they want to live for single family homes and townhomes, while condo owners are still at a slight disadvantage. We believe it's a good time to be a condo buyer. And here's another interesting point. Despite the low inventory and the lack of sales during the first 3 months of the pandemic, the number of homes sold last year was the highest we have seen recorded in the DC metro area because the demand was so strong. Next up, Reagan's going to walk you through the home values.
Thanks, TJ. Given the demand, you'll see that prices have increased over the past year as you would expect. And we see single-family homes selling for an average of 12% more in December 2020 versus in 2019. And if you dial that back 10 years, we see that the average sales price of single-family homes in the whole DC metro area was $476,000 in 2010 and ended in 2020 at $754,000. And that's a 58% increase over 10 years. Now, that does not mean that every home went up by 58%, because there's been a lot of new construction homes, and the vast majority of new construction homes will sell above the average sales price. so that new high-end inventory will actually end up skewing the averages a little bit higher. But it certainly does show the strength of owning real estate over the long term. Here is another interesting highlight. What location do you think wins the prize for the most expensive area? At the end of 2020, the winner was the District, with the average Washington, D.C. proper single-family home selling for $1,256,000. And D.C. is constantly fighting with Arlington for the title, but pulled ahead in January when the average sales price for Arlington came in at $1,075,000. And the top 5 rounded out with Fairfax County at $879,000, Montgomery County at $824,000, and Loudoun County at $800,000. And these are for detached single-family homes though. So if you're a first-time home buyer, don't despair. Most people buying these homes started with a condo or townhouse and built equity so that they could eventually later buy that single-family dream home. And we love to work with first-time home buyers. So if that's you, give us a call and we'll walk you through the process.
Thanks, Reagan. So what does this mean for you? Well, with interest rates remaining low, we expect it to remain a seller's market for at least the next few months given the demand. We do think it's possible for the pendulum to swing back to normal after the vaccine is distributed widely and kids are back in person in school. So our opinion is that if you're a seller, now is the time to sell. All of the variables are in your favor. If you're ready to buy, you have to be smart. You're going to benefit from low interest rates, but don't want to buy at the peak. And we can walk you through your goals and craft a plan to be competitive, but not foolish in this market. We've sold over 850 homes and may even have a lead on a property that isn't publicly listed because we're constantly talking to sellers that are thinking about selling in the next year but aren't yet listed on the MLS. So give us a call to discuss your criteria so we can keep an eye out for you. Listen, we take the responsibility of being your trusted real estate advisor very seriously. So if you or someone you care about is looking to buy or sell a home in 2021, please call us anytime at 202-800-0800 or email us at info@pearsonrealestate.com to set up a consultation. Consultations are easy, they're free, and we can do it over Zoom so you don't even have to leave your home. So don't hesitate to give us a call anytime. Okay, that's it for this month. We look forward to connecting with you and we'll be back in February if we don't hear from you sooner. Thanks.